Hello, everybody, and welcome to race number 7 of the 2023 Phantom Racing League season. Tonight we will be racing at the Chicagoland Speedway, located in the Chicagoland area, the land of Chicago, located in, that's right, Joliet, Illinois.
You were going to put any bets down on the poll.
Who do you think it is?
Oh, man. If I were to take a wild guess at it, I'm going to say Bro Chase is going 2 for 2 in the poll.
Alright, and it is not Chase, actually.
Oh.
It's actually Mike Bross, car number 4, on the pole with a 29.881.
There it is.
And he's not second either. Second goes to Parley in the number 42 at a 29.928. He'll be on the outside of the front row. Racing at Chicagoland tonight, that is Mike Bross in that Busch car on the inside of Parley. And the green flag waves, and we might have some early lag issues already. 48 is Cyogenic already into the grass, and again at turn 1. 19mm car jumping up and down like a leapfrog. And I think these guys might be aware of it too. Yep.
1 hour later.
And we're ready to go here as the clock has just hit 0.
Okay.
And, uh-oh.
What do you mean, uh-oh? No uh-ohs, Timmy.
It's uh-oh on my end. My game has just crashed.
Oh, no. And
no.
Oh, no. I just hit the button to get in.
And I think my stream ended too.
Uh-oh is right.
Uh-oh.
2 hours later.
I hope it's just my screen, man. I'm getting some I've seen some major lag.
I don't know. And they're waving this one off as well. They were itching closer that time.
Yeah. I think they were seeing the little bit of a lag as well, so I think they're gonna go another round.
3 hours later.
Can you move it along? I'm all out of time cards.
Once again, it is Mike Bross on the inside, followed by Parley on his outside, and Cyogenic Elvin 19mm. Green flag waves. Hopefully it stays green this time here at Chicagoland. Things are looking pretty good so far. 19mm almost got shoved there off of turn number 2 by someone that got loose. Cyogenic up to second as he gets around the 42 of Parley. You see Nomad and Elvin trying to make that outside lane work. As MJ Bross is going to lead the first lap. And that's right, folks. We got a green lap in. It looks like this race is finally underway.
Yep. And we're looking good, Timmy. We're looking good.
To say it's on the other red, white, and blue car of Black Cross and that Liberty Chevrolet. As he's peeking to the outside there, he's got only one car ahead of him, doesn't have to worry about checking up for this whole line right here on the bottom. And we got a pass for the lead. I've been talking about him at the start of the show. Welcome back to Phantom. Cyogenic to the front.
And for shoots to the bottom, Mike Bross opened the door, and Cyogenic just went through. It slides up and pulls a slide job in front of Mike Bross and Elvin, who's running that top line. Those two guys look like they're hooked up pretty good, trying to get that top line moving pretty well. Cyogenic, man, he's got some speed in that 48.
And Elvin and Mike are showing that middle groove there can still be a viable option.
That's what I like about Chicago, man, because he can get that middle groove run. Oh, the 48 got loose off of turn 4.
And you see all those cars on the outside. Mike, Elvin, Parley. As Syo's going to slide back into the 4th spot.
We've got another change for the lead, and that's Elvin Freese in the 51.
We had just saw him crack the top 5, and now he has put his number 51 Chevrolet out in front.
You think he wants to get himself a win, Timmy?
Oh, absolutely. He has been getting with each race, he has been getting closer and closer. Because he's been one of the most consistent drivers on the year with top 5s in almost every start he's made. And we saw how fast he was at Dover last week. I thought for sure he had that race won. But, yeah, so look out for that 51 car. Look out for that 42 of Parley. Tried to put the nose chopper on that 18 car, who's going to take the second spot away if he can clear him. Doesn't quite have a big enough run. Mike gets up into the wall, bounces into the 12 car. Look out. Put up with these cars as everyone's looking to come in here.
Oh, Mike. Having trouble. Mike is around.
Car. He is in the grass. And he's going to lose a lot of time. Now, I should mention is that that pit entry looked very unconventional. It was actually announced, I think, last night that they were going to do a different pit road procedure for this race because of the lag, the glitch spot off of turn 4 and the possibility of these cars hitting that. So they're trying to do the pit entrance through turn 3 instead and just have him right around the apron.
I don't know, maybe just a little bit of rust kind of showing up. Oh, the 42 hard smacked the wall off of turn 2. Down onto the apron. Looks like Parley's going to come in now. Is he going to come in?
No.
Nope.
And that'll pretty much do it. Elvin Priest, winner of stage 1.
Good run for Elvin, man. He's on fire, man.
It's Elvin Priest on the inside, Hamlin Nation on the outside, followed by Shovelhead 19, Black Cross. Ahead of It's Your Bro Chase on the pit stop, and we are green, back underway here for stage number 2 here at Chicagoland. Wasting no time, 18 car looking to go to the inside of the 51 of Elvin Priest. He wants to get the lead here very early on here. Sends it deep into turn number 3. He's got the 14 right behind him. Elvin Priest got really close to the wall there. Is able to keep it off. But he's keeping it in the gas. Doesn't want to give up the lead quite yet, but as you can see, he's got a disadvantage here. You see all of those cars lined up on the bottom. Elvin all by his lonesome up at the top. Shovel looking to make it go 3 wide. Thought better of it, as he's going to stick to the bumper of the 18 Toyota. And Hamlin Nation to the point.
Behind them, so there's 3 really,
well, here's someone that isn't working with anybody. Dan the Man is taking him every chance he got. Set Shovelhead up, and now he's up into the second spot. Oh, but he gets loose off of turn 2, way down to the inside. And now everyone's going to go to the outside to get around him, unless he can keep his car up to speed, but he might be fine for the moment. He's going to lose second to Shovel. 1-9 to his outside all by himself. Elvin stays low. So does the 24. The 42, there's the 4 of Mike. And the 48 is Cyogenic, also in the mix now. We had a 5-car breakaway. Yeah, the 12 car way to the outside. But look at this now. Everybody's in the hunt. 24 car. How low can you go? Inside of the 42 of Parley, who's making up some spots. Everyone has drove around the 78 of Chase, who is now towards the very back.
This group, look at this lead group. You got like the top 10 almost here, all nose to tail, side by side pretty much. Getting really, really dicey. I think he's just kind of backing off.
Oh, 3 wide for the second spot. Putting Dan the Man through the sucker hole. Shovelhead to the outside, gets pushed up further from the 34 of Dan the Man. Not a whole lot of room to work with there, and look who else is moving up back up through the field. The 4 car of Mike RPM. Up into the 4th spot, maybe 3rd if he can get around the 24 of Black Cross. And Cyogenic also back up into the top 5.
Cyogenic in the 48 has been riding that 4 car's tail all the way up through the field, and they're going to keep on going, trucking all the way back up to the front. They're now up to 3rd and 4th, respectively, setting their sights now on Elvin, who's in 2nd. The 24
Black
gets
Cross.
loose.
This is how fast things change here in the Phantom Racing League, and we haven't even gotten to the pit stop yet, ladies and gentlemen.
He's sitting right there in a catbird seat right here.
Ooh, little contact between the 51 and the 18. They're keeping it very, very close. 18 trying to side draft. And Mike's going to take this advantage to pit here, as is Dan the Man. Oh, he's on the apron again! Again, another bad pit stop entry for the 4 car, and Nomad also involved. I wonder if this will be a caution, because that is more than one car involved.
Yep, it had a couple cars involved. Nomad and Mike Bross also got tagged.
That is a caution. So that's going to throw a wrench into everything. So we're going to see who's out in front now. It's the 24 of Black Cross. Will be the control car on this restart. And I think he might have forgot to pit because he is pulling off to the side and letting everybody go. So now it looks like, if I can get to it, it'll be It's Your Bro Chase. Getting around the 14 to Shovelhead, and now put Chase up at the front as your race leader. Remember, he was the one that pitted right before all this happened, so
and been dancing with Lady Luck. I mean, when things are going your way, if things really are just going your way, and that's the way it is with this kid, man. I mean, he was just backing out of the throttle, letting guys just beat it out in that top lead pack, just cruising by himself, going head on in the pits, casually and nonchalantly, and boom, he's in the lead.
And with that restart, it's going to bunch everybody up yet again. Be a lot to keep up here. The 34, Dan the Man, hung up on the outside with the 1 car of Ed, who I think is, he's on the lead lap in the top 10 at the moment, as everyone's driving around him. Now Nomad into the wall, heading into 1. I think him and Motorsports got together there.
And we got a lead change here as Elvin has got the help of Hamlin Nation in the 18 as they went under Bro Chase in 1 and 2. And now the 18 of Hamlin Nation slides up in front of Bro Chase, slides back down. Bro Chase now on the outside as the train is going to go under him. Put Elvin Priest to the point.
Him and that 18 have been working very well together, but I think the 18's breaking up with them now. He's back to his inside once again. And we saw that 18 car leading quite a bit early in that second stage. He wants it back. And that Skittles car, he's telling the whole field to taste his rainbow. 18 back to the point here if he can clear this 51. And 19mm in that 12 car. Up into the third, maybe second if he can get around the 51 as well.
And he will, because he's got the help of the 4 car and the 14 right behind him as the 51 once again caught to the outside with no help whatsoever. As the 18 just slide up to try to give him a little help.
High.
Open
an opportunity to protect the bottom there, but instead that opens the door for the 12 car of 19mm. That Advanced Auto Parts Ford, and now he's gonna show himself as the race leader. Put the 12 car onto the point. How many leaders have we had so far tonight?
Evan was getting a momentum run or what, but very uncharacteristic as he opened a door.
Oh, here we go again. Another lead change taking place, and guess who it is? It's the 4 car of Mike RPM clearing the 12 car pretty easily there. And now Shovelhead is next in the waiting line. He's bringing Parley with the 19 into the wall. Back down in front of traffic, right into Chase. And that's going to slow them both up. Well, I guess Chase's reign of luck ends there as he was in the wrong spot at the wrong time as the 12 car got sent all the way up into the wall, came back down right in his path. Another driver that is needing of a good run tonight.
Oh, a little contact between Dan the Man and the 14 of Shovelhead.
Oh, and Cyogenic gets into the... And back down into Motorsports. Multiple cars sliding down towards the backstretch, and we might have ourselves another caution. And I think with that caution comes the end of the second stage.
Caution is out, yes.
There were 2 laps to go.
Oh, man.
In stage 2, these guys were going to race it out for that stage point, but as we get ready for one last stage, the order mixes up yet again, and the control car will be the 42 car of Parley, as he will lead them to green here at Chicago.
Got himself a great jump. And Mike Ross played that perfectly. He didn't even contest it. He just went ahead and let him go and just found the hole and got himself right into that hole before Elvin in the 51 was even able to get through the gears. So he was able to lose any more spots. Veteran move. Very, very veteran move on Mike Ross.
18 gets into the wall. Right in front of traffic. Owen chases in it. Multiple cars collected.
Big wreck in the back. Bro Chase involved as well.
Early on point once again. Now Elvin will be the one on his outside.
Oh,
He tried to tuck back in line and instead got too close to him and loops it around.
He tried to do exactly what Mike Ross did on the last restart and tuck right in behind. Tried it a little too early, caught that quarter pen on that bumper, and around he went.
Parley trying to protect that bottom from Mike. Motorsports fan up into the top 5 as well as Nomad. 2 cars that are desperate for a good run here tonight, and both of them are having it right now. Nomad, the highest he's ran all night. He's in the 3rd spot. Motorsports in 4th. 19mm back into 5th there. We saw him in the top 5 for pretty much most of the night as he is given the 32 the bumper as he gets sent way up the racetrack and into the wall. The 32 goes. And now here comes Black Cross, Cyogenic getting together there. As we got ourselves, once again, a battle for the lead between Mike and Parley. Ed gets into the wall right in front of the 32. Here comes Flux in the middle with Shovelhead on his inside. Got action at the back. We got action at the front. Nomad trying to go for 2nd on Parley. Doesn't quite have anything there. And the 12 cars peeling down. 18's peeling down as well. Now, Mike's coming in. So, Mike, this is your chance. Let's have ourselves a clean stop. He's 0 for 2 on that so far, and it looks like taking it a bit easy. Oh, and the 12 and the 18 got together. They got together, and he sends them around.
And he's going to lose a lot of time with that one.
It looks like Parley's massive lead is short-lived. Mike, 19mm, Cyogenic were all working together to run him down, and so they have. As he is going to be on the outside. Have no choice but to let these guys go. And Mike, back up to the lead. He actually got around 19mm before that, because 19 was actually ahead of him on pit exit. So there you have it. Mike RPM back to the point.
It's just I just love it. I just love watching it. And you know, same here with 9mm. 9mm, he hasn't got a win at all this season.
Oh, Mike way down to the inside. Actually, something happened. He's letting these guys go. And I was going to talk about 19mm next, who's having probably the best run he's had all season. And now here he is to the point. How about that? It's your bro Chase, that 78 car. Also putting his hat in the ring. Getting around the 4 car. And Cyogenic and 19 got together! And that's going to send Cyogenic into the grass.
And up into the wall, too. Another car got into it.
It's Black Cross, Dan the man. And that will be another caution.
Cautions do breed cautions. And look at the front.
Oh, look who it is. It's Chase. It's Mike.
Yes,
the head-to-head battle we have been waiting for. And here it is. Chase on the inside of Mike. The green flag waves once again here at Chicagoland. As we take a look at the lap count. 15 laps to go.
So there's no more pit when there's no more pit. They'll be able to take this to the end, I believe.
Yes, it is. They can go all the way from here on out.
Gloves are off, my friend. Here it is.
Mike peeking the nose there, nothing there. He has to tuck back in line. Chase protecting it as much as he can. Has got a clear lead over that 4 car. 19mm continuing to run strong in 3rd. Cyogenic in the grass again, but gathers it back up. And now Mike picks to the inside again, sends it in. And Chase was able to spot that out and let him go here. But with that, Might have let the 12 car through as well. He tried to clear him there. He couldn't quite do it. 19mm fighting that 78 car for the second spot. He's got his FRR buddy Shovelhead right behind him. Black Cross all over the racetrack there. And that 51 of Elvin was riding up against the wall through 3 and 4, thinking it was Kansas. He's trying to do everything he can to fight through the field.
Yep, it's going to come down to these two guys here.
Chase just waiting for the right moment to strike. 2 to go.
Two of the biggest heavyweights on NASCAR Heat 5 right here on Phantom Racing League, and it's going to come down to these two guys.
Chase got a little bit tight off of turn 2, had to swerve it back down to keep it off of the wall. Mike gets a little bit of a gap, but it won't be enough with how strong the draft will be. How fast that 78 car is. The white flag will be waving one more time around for these two to settle it out. Who is it going to be? Mike leading Chase heading into turn 1. Let's see what kind of move that 78 car can make. Mike putting
Mike
on the block. He knew that 78 was going to... Oh, and he gives him the bumper! Sending him way up the racetrack. Off of 4.
Gonna try the crossover. He's not gonna make it.
Not gonna be enough. It's your bro Chase off the bumper of Mike. And is gonna go back to back here in the Phantom Racing League. And I can tell you right now, Mike, even though those two are good buddies, he is probably not happy with him about that. Oh, relax, Drama Queen. He thought the move was fine. And someone else who thought the move was fine is the one that made it. It's your bro Chase, who is now 2 for 2 in the Phantom Racing League season. As Mike Bross will finish right behind him in second. It's actually a good recovery for him missing last week. Moves him back up to second in the point standings. And also great races for both Cyogenic and Dan the Man. Cyogenic in his return to Phantom Racing League racing here knocked a lot of rust off, but manages to get a spot on the podium. Dan the Man, his first start in Phantom, gets a top 5. Shovelhead right between the two in 4th. Elvin Priest in that 51 car, his top 5 streak comes to an end, but he can hold his head high because of Showtime Flash not racing in this race. Elvin Priest will now inherit the points lead by 21 points over Mike. 19mm was running in the top 5 almost the entire race, didn't quite get the result to reflect that. He'll finish in 7th. Same with Hamlin Nation, who actually got into it with 19 on the entrance to pit road. In the final stage, he'll finish in 8th. MFF Nomad in 9th. Black Cross, whose top 5 streak also ends here with what might be his worst finish of the season in 10th place. And we'll take a look at the results on the next page. Parley, another driver that was up towards the front through most of the race, lost control of his race car in the closing laps, sinks out of the top 10 in 11th place. MFF Ed, though, finishes 12th. Motorsports Fan also had an issue. He finishes 13th, last car in the lead lap, and then Flux AF in the 7 car, 2 down in 14th. And thus concludes the action here at Chicagoland Speedway. Tune in next week, Thursday night, where we will be taking on the Yard of Bricks at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Make sure to smash the shit out of that like button. Also click the subscribe button and the bell next to it so you don't miss a race. We go live every Thursday night. You are watching the Phantom Racing League here on YouTube, and we'll see you next time.